What's up, everybody? It's your host, Daniel Buyaba, and I'm back with another podcast. We got a special podcast. Got my boy RJ Hunt, the host of, let them know what you host.
Buffed Up Sports. Check me out. All platforms. Talking Detroit sports, WNBA, boxing. So check me out.
Speaking of the WNBA, I told y'all I was gonna get an episode about the W. I ain't forget about y'all ladies, man. We gotta talk about the W, man. We got we got a lot to talk about. We got WNBA predictions with the awards, playoff pictures, who's the face of the W now. There's a lot to talk, a lot to start off with. Let's start off with not Angel Reese, my bad. AJ Wilson yesterday. She had I think, was it season high 42?
Yeah, definitely her season high.
Yeah, it was a season high with her 42 points, but they failed to win versus the struggling Wings, man. What's up with the Aces, man? I see them in the standings as fifth right now. What's up with them?
You know, the Aces, it's just, I don't know what happened, man. That Olympic break,
Mm,
it screwed them over because I think they've only won like one or two. Yeah, about two. And they don't dropped about four since the break. So I don't know what went left. I know they did seeing I mean, they core four players. All four was on USA team. So I don't know if that drank them or what, but
right.
they've been slacking, bro. I ain't liking what I've been seeing from my favorite team lately.
Man, speaking of that, real quick, you think Chelsea should have been on that team? Chelsea Gray?
Oh, most definitely.
But
Most definitely. Chelsea Gray, as quiet as it's kept, is she probably the best point guard? Not even probably.
she is.
She
She
is the best point guard. Like there's no
is.
other way
Like
about it.
when I was watching the Olympics, she wasn't getting no burn. Like the games I was watching.
I only caught the gold medal game, the Olympic run, but
Man,
I know I
you, you,
told you, bro.
you
I
was
was
tweeting,
slacking.
you was tweeting, oh, the Olympics for the women's gonna be more entertaining than the
I
men's,
did, and I ain't watch a lick. I probably watched two games total from the women,
and they only had one exciting game.
and I only watched one game from the men. But I was slacking with the
The
Olympics
men's was
this
more
year.
exciting though. You was talking about the women's was gonna be more exciting.
Hey, nah, because I actually did ask somebody between the gold medal games, because they both had tight finishes with their games. I was like, who gold medal game was more exciting? Because I ain't gonna lie, I think the women's game was more exciting,
Man,
but I was more nervous for the men, if that makes sense.
the men's was up the whole game.
I know, but I was like, I don't know what it was. It was just something about the men's. Like, for whatever reason, I just knew the women was gonna find a way to win. The men kind of had me scared until Curry took off. Then once Curry started doing Curry things, I was like, okay, they good.
Nah,
But
I didn't
I
worry.
thought it was 0-4 all over again. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, not with the men's. Come on now. Like whole game. Okay, Serbia. Okay, you can say that, but France, no, I wasn't worried about France. But speaking of Chelsea Gray,
Yeah.
yeah. So what's up with Chelsea Gray, man? She started off the year hurt, but thing is with the Aces, they didn't even start off the year strong. They didn't
Nah,
start the season off strong. So you said the Olympic break might have affected them, but they didn't really start off so strong. So
they didn't start off strong, and I'm gonna speak to that in a second as far as why I think that was. But yeah, I do say the Olympic break things weren't great with the Aces to begin with, but that Olympic break, man, it just seemed like it got worse. Cause like I said, they got a losing record post Olympic break. So it's like that's not Aces like. Even before the break, they had a winning record. It wasn't like the last 2 years when they was winning championships. But
thanks.
I think the reason they started off the way they did, because I mean, you just mentioned it. Chelsea Gray started off the season hurt. And then I think Candace Parker, she retired kind of out of nowhere. I don't think they saw that coming. I think they tried to prepare themselves for Candace not coming back, but I think when it really hit them, I don't think they was ready because that's a key player, man, to lose on.
Did they get who did they gain from free agency? Did they gain anybody from free agency?
I mean, they ain't gained no Candace. I mean, it wasn't nobody like that. I mean,
Their
You
rookie
got
is solid. Isn't they got it? Where they get their rookie from? Is she from
They
Iowa?
got Kate Martin. She high key been way better than what we thought. So Kate Martin been hooping. They did get Tiffany Hayes free agency. They signed her, I think, right after the season started too. Megan Gustav. So like they got players, but they ain't got no Candace. It just like I said, that core four. I don't know if it's the Olympic break or what, but things ain't meshing with the Aces right now.
Yeah, but hey, Asia Wilson been hooping though. Like to start the year off, she was getting 25s and 12s each game. I'm like, dog, what the hell?
Yeah, I feel for her because we just talked about it last night. She dropping a 40 piece.
42, 70% shooting.
42 still lost. Like, it ain't on her at that point. You got to look at the other players. Like, what can you do to help her out? Because she's doing what she can.
What Kelsey on?
Jacking up threes.
Young?
Sometimes they go in. Sometimes they don't.
Jackie Young, like their second best scorer. What's she on?
Again, sometimes Jackie on. So, like I was watching Jackie last night. I thought Jackie could have played a little better. I'm like, yo, what's going on, bro? You know what I really think? I said this on my show. What it is that they changed to the Raiders colors, bro. I don't know who thought that was okay. Because why? The Raiders haven't won since when? We talking about a team that just won back-to-back championships with the Aces, and they go to the Raiders colors?
That is crazy. Now I thought about it. And that's probably a curse for
curse. Stupidest thing ever, man. Because when the last time the Raiders been like, ooh, like a scary team, though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true. I didn't even think about it at that. I look, thought they changed it for San Antonio, for San Antonio's team.
Yeah, I mean, that's who the Aces came from. But the Aces and the Aces and the Raiders got the same owner. So
true. I just never thought about it until you said it. I thought it was all San Antonio because Becky Hammond, all that.
No, I get you.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but it could be.
Yeah. They got the same owner, so they went to the Raiders colors for whatever reason. I think it was stupid, but.
So, do you see a three-peat happening?
So I mean, I keep it real with you. I'm an Aces fan. That's my favorite team. Everybody know that, but it ain't looking good right now. I'll be real with you. It ain't looking good for the three-peat. However, I will say this: the Aces know how to turn it up in the playoffs. I don't know where they get it from, but they will dig deep. I mean, we saw it last year, game 4 at Barclays. They down Chelsea Gray. They down Kia Stokes. They down Candace Parker. Still clinched the championship that night against, the stacked Liberty team. So when I seen that, I said anything possible, man.
I had Liberty winning last year. I was mad.
See, remember? Yeah, because we had that bet.
Listen though. Vegas, 5th seed right now.
Yeah.
They're playing the Seattle Storm. Seattle Storm, they not that bad. And they just picked up Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams, her first game, she was locking up.
I told you, it ain't looking good, bro. Storm, I ain't going to say it ain't going to happen, but it ain't looking good.
They got, what's her name? They got Skylar Diggins-Smith. We got to talk about Skylar Diggins, too. With her actually with Caitlinclark later on. But we got to talk, they got the old MVP. Was it I can't
Neka?
Yeah, Neka.
Agumake, yeah.
I don't want to butcher her name.
No, I got you.
What else they got out there?
They got Jewel Lloyd, Black Mamba, or Gold Mamba.
Was she on the Olympic team, right?
Yeah. I was messing with her at the All-Star game. I was talking to her, whatever. Chop it up
with her. Dang, I forgot you was at the All-Star game.
I was.
He really is the king of the W. Shit.
Man, I wish. They be showing me love though.
But listen though, if they beat Seattle, you know who they got to see.
That'd be Liberty next, or
That'll be Liberty as of right now. Yeah. That'll be Liberty
rematch.
It'll be a Goliath for them to go to 3-peat because the Suns and the Lynx. The Lynx got probably the defensive player of the year and Collier. And Collier can hoop too. So
they gotta go through the gauntlet for sure. I mean, they already about to start it the rest of the season, just hopefully improve their playoff standing. Because like you said, once playoffs reach, it's about to be on and popping.
When it start? October, right?
I believe I want to say late September this year because of the they had everything pushed back a couple weeks or whatnot.
So what was it last? So what was the break last year? Did they have a break last year or not?
They had a normal All-Star break, but not a 2-week,
Damn.
3-week Olympic break. Because of what this year, I think it was like 3 weeks.
So that's not normal for them. That just
it'd be about the same length as the NBA's, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's crazy.
About a few days or whatnot. It don't be that long though.
I see why they said Caitlin came back tearing shit up. She
Damn
finally got her rest. You know,
yeah, you get your rest. You cool.
She was playing since Final Four, and then the season started when May.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean that's one thing I don't like about the WNBA as far as rookies. With the NBA, you know, boom, your season ending at the very latest first week of April.
Mm-hmm.
You're not playing. You got summer league. What? June, July. So okay, summer league's July. Preseason's October.
Yeah.
WNBA, you playing in the Final Four, first week April, last week of March, whatever. Bam! About a week later is the draft. By May, you playing in your first game.
Like what?
It's crazy.
I don't know why they was pressing Caitlin to play in the Olympics. She needed that break. She needed that.
She'll be there in 2028, but nah, she didn't need to play this year, man.
Nah, but Loki, she could have had a spot.
Over who?
Diana.
You know they weren't gonna take her off. Like, let's be real.
She get 6 now. She got 6 Olympic rings.
If that's the case, if we gonna take Diana off, let's put in Enrique.
We was gonna talk about her later on too. Is she qualified? Or I thought she's not Nigerian.
I don't know what she is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know she played on the American team. She born here.
She played on the team before?
Nah, because same thing kind of happened last time where she was kind of mad they didn't take her.
And you know what? She fed USA.
Hey, real talk. That's true story. I met her mom at the All-Star game like the day of, right before the game. And I was casually chopping it up with her mom, whatever. Woo woo. I ran into her mom again after the game. And I was telling her mom, like, dang, your baby was low-key tearing them up tonight. And she was like, I think she was mad. She was like, I think she took it out on them because she should have been on the team. And I'm like, that's correct. That's crazy. And I was like, Mama, you right. I think she took it out. Sure enough, Enrique said it in the interview. She was like, I was mad about the process. So
said
it. You say what?
Yeah, she did low key. She should have.
Yeah.
She said that in the interview?
Yeah, it's an interview. It was on like ESPN maybe 2 days after the All-Star game. She pretty much like what her mom had told me. She pretty much said it on air. Like, yeah, I was mad about the process.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she should have been on the team over Drew Lloyd, for real. Drew Lloyd barely played.
I like Drew Lloyd.
Bro, Erika better than her, bro. Erika was better than her in college as well, too.
Okay, college Enrique, that's different because we know what she was doing there, but
she's low-key better than Jackie Young. She better than Jackie. They love the aces, bro.
I do love the aces, but Enrique problem is when she on, but when she off, she off.
That ain't no problem for USA. She would sit down just like Tatum sat down. That ain't no problem.
You ain't lying, because I mean, Enrique, I love her dearly, but if she'll bucket, she excited to watch. Don't get it twisted, but she'll drop 30 and you like, whoa, but it be on like 20-30% shooting.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I be looking at box scores all the time because I never catch the W for real. I'm like, damn, she shot hella. She shot the ball.
Jack some shots up. She'll drop 30, but do know it's gonna come with about 20 shots coming out.
But the Wings, they're bad, but they got talent though.
Yeah, that's the team. I was gonna talk about them too. That's a team I didn't see that coming. I didn't. Especially because I was considering how far they got last year. They ran into the Aces, so you know
the playoffs.
Like, yeah.
Damn. So how? What's he? They're second to last. I believe second to last. Behind.
Yeah, they at the bottom this year, man.
Yeah, behind Mystics and the Sparks. My Sparks, man. My Spark.
I thought they'd be better too.
But Cameron Brink got injured.
That pretty much did it, yeah.
And they don't got no guard play. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Zia Cook was gonna be able to play a lot. Don't they got that one girl from Arizona? What's her name? Don't they got Ari? What's her name? Ari McDonald?
McDonald, yeah.
I thought she, because she was good at college, so I thought she would play.
They got our homegirl, Rakia. Shout out Detroit.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, that's my team though. That's my team for her, because especially for her. But they're gonna be nice next year though, because if they get the first pick, they go. Well,
hey,
they are gonna have it, right? They don't have lottery, or they have lottery.
No, they got a lottery, so we won't know for a minute.
Hey, I thought it was like football.
Nah, they got a lottery.
I want them to get Paige. If they get Paige and Cameron come back,
hey, check me out though. They're gonna have a 25% chance at the number 1 pick, because the WNBA lottery is only the 4 teams that'll make the playoffs.
Oh,
so you got a 25% chance.
They low key gotta win.
Hey, look at Indiana last year. I called it from the beginning of the season. I kept saying, I was like, Aaliyah Boston put Caitlin with her. I said, it's gonna be on and popping. What happened? Indiana got Caitlin. It be scripted, bro.
And they got Kelsey. Y'all don't talk about Kelsey enough. Kelsey is
she was an all-star.
She's a 3rd time leading, not 3rd time. She's the number 3 in the leading scoring in the NCAA in scoring, bro. Like, you don't talk about her and Caitlin duo.
That's because she about to leave anyway.
Why you say that?
Because there was an interview the other day. They was talking about the All-Star game being in Indy next year, and she was so dry about it. She was like, "Yeah, I mean, it's cool." I'm like, "That girl's so out of there, bro."
She a free agent?
I believe so.
Why would she leave?
Either that or she.
Why would she leave?
Probably mad she ain't getting no shine, bro. they only talk about one player out there, man.
It's only that is true. That is true.
I'm just saying.
But what else? Speaking of rookies, Angel Reese. Reese is leading them to what they 7th seed right now?
They in the playoff picture, yeah. It's about, they might even be 8th, but I know they in the mix. They in the mix for the
they definitely are, because what's the team? We just talked about the team then. Fever higher than them. Fever higher.
I know that last spot gonna be a battle for who get like
I think
the last few spots, man.
I think Fever taking it.
Fever definitely gonna get it. Fever 7th?
Yeah, Fever 7th.
So then it's the top 8. So
it's between Atlanta Dream and the
Atlanta in the mix too. Atlanta, Sky. There was another team.
Atlanta that's good besides Howard from Kentucky. It's like her name is Howard.
Natasha. On Ryan Howard. You talking about Ryan Howard on Atlanta?
That's the only good player on who's the other stars?
Nah, man, they got Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray, that's my friend, by the way. I don't shout her out.
Alicia Gray from South Carolina?
Yeah, she went to South and then she transferred. I forgot where she transferred to after. Shoot, I can't remember, but
I don't know her.
They got Haley Jones.
Oh,
Haley Jones ain't hooping like that for real. They got our girl Nas.
I didn't know Haley Jones played for them.
Yeah, they got Nas too. Nas Hillman.
Is she injured or something?
She don't get no tick for real. She's starting to a little more now.
Right, dang. I forgot.
Jordan Canada out there, Cheyenne Parker, Tyus out there. Atlanta, they got another Detroit, Michigan person. Ariel Powers out there, but she been hurt. But Ariel Powers out in Atlanta. I like Atlanta, bro. They another team that got talent, but I don't know what their deal is, man.
Nas not even hooping either. I didn't know she was a 2nd round pick from Michigan. I remember.
Yeah.
Hello, Q-Sub. She only averaged 4. Then what's up with the W? They not scoring. Tina Charles played for him?
Tina Charles, yep.
I didn't know that. This is her first year there?
First and second. I mean, you gotta think she's been in that league a minute. She just became 2nd in most points.
Yeah, I didn't know she played for them. So yeah, I'm about to loop with WNBA.
Yeah, man. Atlanta, they a team that's disappointed me. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they would have like gonna make some noise, like contender type noise this year.
What about Phoenix? What's up with Diana? Diana hooping out there?
I mean, you could tell she ain't in her prime no more, but she pretty much like
She's still like,
I think this is it. Like if she go another year, I'm not gonna understand.
what is it, year 20, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because my thing is this: a lot of people wanted her to be done last year after she hit the milestone with points. I think she was the first to what was it 10K? But
I remember that now.
I knew she was gonna play this year, but with the All-Star game being in Phoenix, you know, the home team, whatever.
Did they give her?
And then you said what now?
They give her a tribute at the All-Star?
Yes, I'm like, get her little, last little All-Star game at home. I'm like, all right, her and BG can do it together because BG was a free agent too this year. So I'm like, BG come back.
Was she a free agent due to the situation, or that was really her? If she never had
just a contract year,
Oh, so they paid her they paid her when she was doing that situation.
I think they paid her anyway when she was locked in Russia, but I feel like Diana should be done this year, man. Like you got your 6 gold medal. There's literally nothing left to prove. Right. And she's in her 40s now. Like in a minute, hey, we laughing talking about Diana need to be done. That's how we finna be with LeBron.
Yeah. But they got Clea Cooper though.
Yeah, so now the Sun, they or not Sun, I'm tripping up NBA. The Mercury, they got Natasha Cloud,
Clea Cooper,
yeah, Copper, BG, Diana, Sophie Cunningham. They got pieces, yeah.
I didn't even know there was a 6th seed. That's versus they'll be playing on Lynx right now. On Lynx probably. What is it? Best out of 5 first round? Or best out of 3? No, it's like best out of 3 first round.
They change it every year. I ain't gonna hold you. So I'm trying to think. I know at one point it was like 1 game, which it still might be.
I thought I don't know if they have playing.
Look, you talking about I'm king of WNBA. I don't be keeping up their rules. It change. Like I said, they playoff things change every year. I don't be knowing.
You're the king of the W.
I just watch.
You on Twitter, everybody interacting with you. You at the All-Star game. I had to get you on me.
Man, I appreciate it. No, it's all good.
Connecticutsun, that's a squad.
Yeah, I mean,
who did they lost?
Dude, they got the power couple of the W for real with
Twitter's crazy with them couples.
Dewana Bonner and why am I blanking? Help me. Triple double. What's her name? Alyssa Thomas. I couldn't think.
Oh, Alyssa Thomas, and wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they about to get married.
She 37. Damn, she been playing for a minute. I remember her.
Dewana Bonner or Alyssa Thomas?
Dewana Bonner when she played for
Dewana Bonner or Bucket. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, the team we just talked about, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Damn, I've been watching W for a minute. I just don't remember these players. Hey man, shout out mayamoore, man. Her jersey got retired the other day. The greatest.
I'm not even gonna get into that. I ain't even gonna get into that.
She's the greatest. Her resume is unmatched for 8 years.
She could have been, but she don't even get me started, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get mad and talk about that.
Twitter had me dying the other day.
Everything they say on Twitter is true.
It was her and her husband sitting down. They talk about he's the reason why she's not the GOAT.
He is. Is he not? Is he not? Let's be real here. Like, I don't care how you slice or dice it. Yeah, she did a good deed. Whoop, whoop. But had she not retired when she did, there wouldn't be a debate about GOAT. But now it's like she retired so early, you can't technically, like, she could have been. She would have been. But again, she retired so early. It's like.
So early. The thing is, she didn't even retire at the situation. Like, she retired after he got out. It's like what? She should have been.
She kept saying for like 2 years, I'm gonna come back. And then just like, I'm done. What?
Maybe that whatever that situation, she got paid off that.
Like somebody compared it, and I think it's a pretty fair comparison. That's like, imagine Michael Jordan retiring after after this first retirement. Imagine he had been done like for real after that one. That's pretty much what mayamoore just did. Like, She retired way too early, and we didn't get to see like the actual stealing.
That is true. That's a good comparison.
Think about it, bro. It's true. It's not even like Magic, bro. Like Magic Johnson retired early, but
dang, that's a good point about MJ.
it wasn't like no. I mean, you could say that too. You could say Magic Johnson. It's like that. Another player who retired early and we didn't get to see. But granted, Magic was on his way down already first.
Yeah,
Mayamoore is in the prime.
yeah, that's crazy.
Telling
Dang,
you,
that's to talk about, man.
Twitter is not lying. I'm gonna just say that Twitter was not lying. You
So
still got some more years.
What's Angel Reese? Angel Reese is out here getting history with these rebounds. I want to say the right thing. I don't want to sound like a hater. What you got to say about that? Like her stats, like her points per game, and her shooting percentage with the rebound. Like you saw someone's talk about like about her missed layups, all that. What you got to say about that?
Because she do miss layups. I don't like the way she shoot layups, and I say that as somebody who is a fan of Angel Reese. The little underhand layups she do, it irritates my soul because I mean I'll be blunt with you. I'm short, so it's like, man, if I had that kind of height, it'd be one of them moments, man.
I love Angel. I've been loving her since LSU. Her first year at LSU, I said they was going to win the Natty, but it kills me how she misses the easy bunnies and gets the rebounds and still misses. It's like her shooting percentage goes low so much off of one possession, bro. It's like, oh, it kills me.
And don't get it twisted. They all miss layups. Like they all miss the bunnies because
I don't want to sound like a hater because it's like they always say that like if she was to see that, she would probably be like, oh, y'all miss layups too, all that. But it's like the way she misses just kills me, bro.
No, I know I'll miss a layup in a minute. So, hey, she ain't telling me nothing I don't already know. I'm a realist. Hey, it's the reason she getting paid to play basketball and I'm not. So, hey, that's why I watch.
And like her shooting percentages be killing me because she really can't shoot the ball. Like the other day, I saw on Twitter. Twitter is so disrespectful, bro. It was a wide open three. She hit the side of the back. It versus the Aces. It was a wide open three. She hit the side of the backboard. I'm like,
oh. I mean, that was a concern of hers going into the draft. Like, that's why she got drafted as like where she got drafted instead of going earlier because it was the concerns about the shooting. But I'll give Angel her props. I know we're gonna talk about rookie of the year later, but I ain't gonna give too much away. But as far as Angel, she's played better than what I thought she would coming in. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely. We could definitely say that. Cause them 20-point rebounds, that ain't
nah, that ain't easy.
That ain't easy now.
I don't care if she did miss half her own shots and got the ball back. Hey, offensive rebounds are harder to get than the defensive ones. So I mean, she's doing something right.
Yeah, she's having an amazing year. She's having an amazing rookie year.
Yeah.
I was looking. Yeah, I'm surprised too with her. Cause like the talks was, are they gonna live up to the hype with Caitlin?
Yeah.
Caitlin started off. I remember I watched her first game. I was so mad she did bad her first game because I knew that's all they was gonna talk about, bro.
Yeah.
It's like with Caitlin-Clark and Angel Reese. I don't like picking sides. I mess with them both, bro. Because they're the face of the W now. Like they're gonna be the face of the W with Asia Wilson. So like I knew they was gonna bash her the first game. So I knew Twitter was gonna bash her. But I'm loving how Caitlin's been playing as a rookie. I'm loving how Angel Reese has been playing as a rookie. But how many years you think it's gonna take for them to actually be the face?
How old is Asia?
Asia ain't slowing down.
Asia's what, 28? So
Asia ain't slowing down. She probably
they not taking over for another 10 years because that's what I'm gonna say.
Real. She's getting her third. What's the third MVP this year?
Yeah, it'll be her third because she definitely getting it.
Unanimous?
Should be.
You think they're gonna throw her? I don't think they're gonna throw her unanimous no more though. The beginning of the
year,
I thought they was gonna throw her. I think Collier is gonna get some votes. Stewart is gonna have to get some votes.
I mean, if they was smart, they'd give it to her unanimously because they need to make up for that fourth place vote last year, bro.
Ooh, didn't she get third last year?
She finished third, which was also disrespectful, but
Who got second? It was
Alyssa Thomas, man. And then Stewie won.
That's crazy.
I don't think she should have got third. I thought she should have won or got second. I didn't think Stewie should have won at all, to be honest with you. But the fact Asia Wilson finished third and then somebody voted her fourth.
Didn't Stewie have the best record last year?
They did. Or nah.
I think
it was who did? I think the Liberty did.
Liberty did because the series didn't.
No. Liberty won the Commissioner Cup. But the Aces did have they had a better record because I remember Aces had home court for the finals when they played.
Bro, I hate their home courts, bro. Because
it's weird with that 3-game series.
Man, no, because it was the finals. I was like, bro, the Ace have to win the ship now. I forgot how it went.
The Aces with the finals, because finals best out of 5, so it go 2-2-1.
2-2. No, 2-2-1. I thought they get 3 straight. Aces had 3 straight home games at a point.
They did?
They had 3 straight, bro, because it didn't make sense. Because 5, you get the first 2. No. Hold on.
I know for the 3-game series, your first 2 at home, and if the team lower seed forces a game 3, the lower seed get the home court game, which is crazy to me. I don't like that part. How you get home court for the most important game of the series? And they say it's an incentive for the lower seed team to force that elimination game. But I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, man.
Yeah, I don't.
Me personally.
I don't know. I think I probably said it wrong, but yeah, it's something with that. It didn't make sense to me. Even though Liberty, like
I said, they still tweaking the playoff thing. It's getting better. I think they making it the playoffs more enjoyable. I think they still just trying different things, whatever. Whoop whoop.
What about Commissioner Cup? What's that about? Is it better than the NBA's?
High key, I said yeah because I don't think the NBA would have thought about it. I mean, you got to think WNBA was doing it first.
Yeah, but it's like, what is it though? Like, is it worth it? Because me personally, I don't think the in-season tournament is still worth it.
I don't either.
So do you think the Commissioner Cup's worth it?
Yeah, no, because I mean, it's probably worth it to the players because you playing for that bonus check. I know they care about that.
Yeah, the women's did.
And then like I know last year that commissioner, honestly, the last few Commissioner Cups pretty much told the story of what was going to happen in the finals. Because a lot of times it'll be the same 2 teams meeting up, or one of the teams that won the Commissioner Cup or played in the Commissioner Cup will end up in the finals. So
I know Aces didn't win the Commissioners. They never won Commissioners. Have they? This is the third.
They didn't win it this year. They didn't win last year. If they did, they did win. They won 3 years ago. They played Chicago, I want to say. Because I remember it was like right after All-Star, and they gave a small trophy. Or maybe it was right before.
Oh, yeah. Kelsey Palm was holding that trophy up.
She got the trophy from All-Star, and then I remember it was like right after they kept the joke going.
Oh, okay. I see.
Something like that.
Yeah, Seattle won the first year. Aces won the second, and then Liberty, and then this year was the Lynx.
Yep, that sounds about right. Yep, that's it.
Lynx, they won it, and this year they're standing. They're third right now.
Hey, watch out for the Lynx. That's all I'm gonna say.
They'll play Phoenix first round, and then possibly
watch out for the Lynx.
They're better than Liberty. They better than Liberty.
I think so, bro. If it was a team I would not want to see in the playoffs, it's the Lynx.
How's Jonquel Jones doing this year, though, for Liberty? Is she slowing down, or is she still the same?
Jonquel, I'll say this much. She definitely ain't playing at that MVP season she had. I'll leave it at that.
She was MVP 21.
What, 2 years ago? Yeah. 3 years ago? Because Stewie won last year, Asia won the year before. So John Coyle was 2021. Yep, 3 years ago.
I feel like they can win it this year.
They can.
I think I want Liberty.
They definitely can.
I want Liberty to win it, bro.
Do I see it happening though? I don't want to see the Lynx. I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't want to see the Lynx. I don't think anybody want to see the Lynx.
They do got the they're gonna get the defensive player of the year.
Who?
The defensive player of the year is gonna be Collier, right?
Nah.
From Lynx?
Asia getting that too.
Nah, come on, bro.
Asia getting that too, bro.
Angel can't get that this year. They defense been terrible this year, son. You do not see yesterday.
Is it defensive team or defensive player? Because if it's defensive team of the year, then Fee got a shot because the Lynx is probably the best. Yeah, they are the best offensive team. But if it's defensive,
Asia won it last year?
Asia did win it last year.
I don't think she win it this year, bro.
Asia lead the league in blocks.
She do?
She do. Wait, that might be a lie, but I know she got more blocks than Fee. I know that much.
I don't know. I was reading Collier could be the defensive player of the year.
Collier, I believe she got more steals than Asia, though. I will say that. Who look up for us? Who lead the league in blocks right now? I don't be having all these numbers in front of me. I'll just go off what I be seeing in the games, man. I'm a fan. Everybody be trying to break numbers down. I ain't with all that number stuff. I'm gonna go off what I see.
Oh, damn. Asia.
Ooh, it's Asia.
Asia finna average 3.
I told you. But Asia got that volleyball type blocks, man. She be straight smacking that ball.
Yeah, Asia might win it. I didn't realize she averaged 2 steals as well.
I know Speed did. I think got more steals, but Asia leading the league in blocks, man. I see why people saying Nafisa Collier should win because the Lynx is probably the better defensive team, but it's a defensive player award, not team. Got to go to Asia.
Yeah, they were saying
they keep robbing Asia too. Asia should get MVP and defensive player of the year. Both of them should have had both last year.
She's the reigning 2-time defensive player of the year. Asia. They might throw it to her to get a 3-peat.
Hey, I'm saying,
man.
I'm all for it. She deserve it.
All right, man. But all right, let's start talking awards though. Let's start talking. So defensive player of the year, you said Asia. I said Collier, but I love Asia Wilson. So, but we both say Asia. Let's switch Asia.
Asia,
MVP,
bro.
MVP, we got Asia.
That's a given.
She's been dominating. But you say unanimous. I don't say unanimous.
So you think Fee Collier gonna get some votes?
She's gonna get some votes. Stewie's gonna get some votes as well.
I can respect that. I'll tell you what. I honestly feel for Nafisa Collier because the Lynx, again, they shocked a lot of people this year.
Mm-hmm.
She been putting on.
Did she go crazy in the Olympics?
You said what?
Well, you didn't really pay attention to the Olympics. Nafisa Collier, did she go crazy in the Olympics?
I wouldn't know. I know she's been going crazy this WNBA season, though.
You're supposed to be my guy for the Olympics, man.
No, you the Olympic guy.
The men's?
I watched regular season.
You was the one that was tweeting.
I did, and I ain't get to catch no games. RJ was working, man.
All right. So you got, we both got, you got, all right. So rookie of the year, Caitlinclark or angelreese?
If Kate Martin, it's like, no, I'm playing.
Oh. Caitlin or Angel?
All right, so
hold on. Well, I want to hear what you want to say, but I want you to defend.
I can do that.
But I want you to defend another person though. But
who am I defending?
Defend Angel.
Defend Angel? Okay. Angel is doing things that hasn't been done in the NBA as far as like the rebounds. I mean, we talked about it earlier. She's getting 20 rebounds a night. Mm-hmm. She had what? How many games was it straight with 20 rebounds?
I don't want to say 13
Like they pulled up the graphic though. That's something that hasn't even been done in basketball only a handful of times. We're not talking WNBA. We talking basketball. Period. It's only been done a handful of times. So Angel's doing things like I said that has legit not been done. So she definitely deserves some love on the Rookie of the Year end.
I don't think it's going to be unanimous for that either.
It definitely won't.
But I don't think it's going to be a close vote because she been hooping. Caitlin been hooping since they got back.
So who you got?
They 4-1 now since they came back from the Olympic break. I got Caitlin.
See, I got Caitlin too at the end of the day.
I love me some Angel. I love Angel. That's my dog. But
I definitely got Caitlin winning. Angel just, and they better not do that co-rookie stuff like how they did J Kidd and
I don't think
that's so weak.
That's ever gonna happen again.
It better not happen again. That's so
saying, like, I don't think that will ever happen in any sports, like not even football. I don't watch baseball for real to say that.
I wonder, is it a way it can happen again though, because of the way the voting is structured as far as media and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's just like so many people voting. Like, there's no way. Yeah, it should come to a tie. There should be a tiebreaker.
That's what I was thinking. I wonder, is it even like statistically possible anymore, or if they fixed it or whatnot. I don't know. I know Caitlin should win.
You know who should get third place?
Who?
Rikia.
That's valid.
What about
That's definitely valid?
What's her name? That from South Carolina. What's her name?
Angel been taking all the shines. You know what I mean?
That's why she don't be boarded. She don't.
She did. In her defense, she started off. She got hurt preseason, and then she had to miss like the first chunk of the season. So and then it's her rookie year. And then we talked about it again. And something else we talked about. She played to the very last game of the college season, and it went straight into the W. So
Did you see what happened the other day? I saw on ESPN. It was like she said something in the huddle because like they didn't draw up the play. She didn't like the play that she drew up. So like the camera caught her talking about like shaking her head and shit like that.
Nah, I didn't see that.
ESPN, literal, bro. And I mean hearing a lot of stuff about Chicago Sky's locker room and stuff like that. Like, oh no, man.
The latest thing is that they all got sick. They all thought they had COVID or something.
It was some argument. I forgot who they played. This was recent too. This is literally right off the break. I forgot who they played, but I guess it was argument in the locker room about someone who they lost to.
I can see that, but I wouldn't put it to like, I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. Only because if you look at that team, you look at that who's in that locker room, they all players who care about the game. Like they go hard. You know what I'm saying? They some dogs in that roster. So when you got people like that, it can't be too many in one room. Otherwise, you're gonna experience friction. But I don't know. I feel like stuff like that is kind of what make a team what they supposed to be. So,
all right. So what about sixth player of the year? I don't know.
I've been thinking about this one too. Call me crazy, but I was thinking Odyssey Sims for a minute. She's with the
Sparks.
Sparks, yeah, thank you.
Like the NBA, she signed like a 7-day contract. So what was it in the WNBA? What's it called?
It might be 7-day too.
Because I see it says Odyssey Sims who spent the first.
This is 7 or 10, yeah.
Oh, she is the only eligible. Oh, she is eligible.
Yeah, she is. But the reason why I feel like she's not gonna win because the Sparks record, but also she got signed so late into the season. But I kind of feel like that's what helped her case because she came in so late, came in getting buckets.
This is Odyssey Sims from Baylor, right? That's the one from what?
Odyssey Sims is
That's the problem with the W. Why was she not in the NBA? The W.
I wish I knew, man. Nobody was taking her. So then she finally got picked up, came out hooping. But like I said, her team ain't got the greatest record. So if you want to throw that into, because I feel like when you talk 6th player, you got to be somebody. You ain't got to be on the best team, but you got to be a key figure on an important team, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah, because I'm looking at the 2 people they got listed they on the best 2 teams. Well,
so I'm looking at Tiffany Hayes, to be honest with you.
That was on the second place.
I think it would be Tiffany Hayes.
Then they got Leon Fibic from New York
It
Liberty.
ain't gonna be her. Tiffany Hayes better than her.
Who is Leon?
Tiffany Hayes better than her.
She only averaged 6 points. How can that be?
Well, you got 6 players don't get that much tick. Well, not they don't get that much tick, but they stats is like. I mean, you seen it. Odyssey Sims the only one averaging more than 10.
She's the only one that's averaging double digits. That's crazy.
You know, Alicia Clark won last year. I think she averaged like 8 or 9. Like that's how I go for the 6th player, bro.
Oh man. All right, most improved.
All right. I don't like this award. I'm gonna start off by saying that I don't like this award. I thought last year it should have been Dejanay Carrington.
And who won last year?
Who did win? Was it Dana? Who was it? Dana? No, it wasn't Dana Evans. Shoot, look that up for me. I remember being mad Dejanay ain't win. I remember that much.
Who's this? Oh, that's the girl from Dallas Wings. Satu. I don't want to mess up.
Satu Sabali, yeah.
He went crazy the other day.
Off of, that's why I was mad because she came off an injury.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was more like a comeback player type thing because they gave it to her based off that. Because I think the season before she didn't play that much. Mm-hmm. But she was an all-star in the past. So it's like, yo, what are we doing? But yeah, Satu had the injury. So they gave it to her like a comeback kind of thing. But she was already an all-star in the past versus Dejanay was like on the up and coming. So I feel bad because I know she could be in the running this year. But I'm going to give it to Kennedy Carter.
I feel like Kennedy Carter, she definitely is the most improved. I didn't know about her last year. I ain't gonna lie to you.
She didn't play last year, and it's not like Satu's case when it was a injury that held her back, and that she was an all-star in the past. Kennedy didn't play because she just wasn't signed to anybody's team.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And mind you, she was a dog her rookie year. She averaged like I want to say it was more than double digits.
My defense, this is my first year hearing about her because I think she was talking crazy to Caitlin.
That's how it started. But if you watch, she was a bucket before that, bro. Real talk.
I know that. Cause I knew Dejana Carlton from Baylor. I think she went to Baylor too. I think she was.
Kennedy Carter is crazy because this girl is a bucket and she wasn't even signed to anybody's team last year. Just think about that.
That's crazy. I did not know.
They tried to say she was like a whatchamacallit.
Bev.
A cancer to the locker room, if you want to. But
man, they was
see what she's doing this year.
They was talking crazy about her on Twitter. Twitter got no.
They ain't got no filter.
Speaking of it, man, how you feel about? Wait, I think that's all the awards. Yeah, I got Caitlin Carter winning most improved too. I think she deserves it. Even though I love Dejana Carlton, but I feel like Kennedy
Carter. Yeah.
But man, how you feel about the beginning? Is towards the beginning of the year? How you feel about the Caitlin Clark disrespect from the players?
It's everybody. How do I word this? I've talked about this myself.
The face of the W. She's gonna be the reason why people are gonna get paid. Like this, is the first time they write in private. Like the Aces didn't even fly private. They've been flying commercial, all that.
So, yeah, a lot of people get mad when you say that. They be like, "Oh, don't say Caitlin's the reason because there's other players too." But it kind of do fall on Caitlin. Like we can't take that away from her. Yes, the WNBA as a whole, you got all your star players. You got your Asia Wilsons. You got the new players like your angelreese coming in too. Like angelreese gets a lot of talk too. But
yeah, she's part of it. She's part of the face.
If I had to say who gets the most people watching,
Caitlin Clark.
How do you not say Caitlin? You know, that's just facts at this point.
Like Caitlin had the most pressure coming in to the league. I don't think Asia Wilson didn't have the pressure. coming into?
Nah. And I think Asia Wilson gonna go down as the greatest of all time.
She probably will. She's gonna
But
pass
as
Caitlyn
truth
soon.
be told, look who bringing in more numbers. It's Caitlyn, man.
Like it's crazy how they was hating on. Like Diana Taurasi was hating on her during the Final Four. Who else came in hating on her? They was like people was like she said like I wish people would give me advice. Like that's crazy.
I'm kind of happy she had to go through that though, a little Ricky hazing. Because if Caitlyn gonna be what they say she gonna be, she need to go through that adversity to make sure she ready when it's time.
Like that's crazy. Skylar Diggins, what she did the other day, she was speed walking towards her to bump her. I'm like, dog, that's at another level, dog.
They hazing her, bro. But like I said, Caitlyn know what she come with, so she better be ready for it. Shoot,
yeah, she ready now. You see what she doing?
She hooping.
The first Ricky to get a triple double. She just it's so much with her. Her and Angel Reese, they've been going. I'm proud of them. They living up to the hype. Like you asked me today, are they living up to the hype? They definitely are. This draft class is living up to the hype. I'm sick that Cameron Brick got injured though.
It depends on what your expectations were. Let's clarify that, because if you have realistic expectations, yeah, they living up to the hype. But you had people thinking, a lot of what I saw was people thought Angel wasn't gonna do jack squat, like she wasn't gonna come in doing nothing. And you had people thinking Caitlyn, they had her on the betting odds of like being an MVP race. Like, yo, let's chill, man.
I see they got her at 3. I'm like, yo. But it I don't think she's probably gonna finish top 10 though. Cause
that could be the case. I ain't gonna hold you. That could very much. Hey, I'll be real with you. I didn't think the Fever is gonna make the playoffs this year. I didn't think they was gonna make it her rookie year.
Me, at first I did it, but then again, I had to start looking at the standings and looking at the teams and looking at the rosters. I was thinking Aaliyah Boston was the number 1 pick. Yeah. Kelsey Mitchell was the third leading scorer of all time in NCAA. I was like, they gotta get at least 8.
I mean, look at the Fever last year though. So it's like,
was that trash? That's what I'm saying. Like next year with the Sparks, if they get Paige, they could easily make it to the top 8.
You just ain't got to be in the bottom 4, man.
That's crazy though, because Chicago, I don't think Chicago's roster is that good enough.
I didn't think they would be in the playoff chase. I didn't think that either.
I didn't think Chicago would be in the playoff race. That's why I say Angel Reese is really doing her thing. That's why you really can't hate on her, because she's doing her thing for real. But that roster doesn't look too good on paper.
We just named both their teams. How most people didn't think they'll probably be a playoff team going in, but because of those 2 players, because of their respective impacts on their teams, look what's going on. That's why you gotta give them the respect.
That's why I can't wait for next year, because my Sparks will be back.
And with Paige, they got to get Paige first, and then don't wait for a few years from then. Nah, if they get Paige, they gonna be too good to get Juju. So there goes that.
But I'm happy though. Oh, this is the last thing I want to talk about. But what was I happy for? Well, I was gonna basically say I'm happy for the WNBA expanding, but that's what to my next topic about the return of the Detroit Shock. What would it take? What does it take for the Detroit Shock to come back, RJ? What does it have to happen? Is Detroit Shock? Is it Dallas, right? It's Dallas Wings now, right?
They are Dallas right now, because it was the Tulsa Shock, and then it became they went to Dallas.
I was just gonna ask, would you be happy for the Dallas if Dallas was Detroit right now? But their record sucks, and you'll just go through another depression stages. So
I mean, you see what the rest of the teams are doing to me. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's just another stress for you.
Nah. Plus, I'm gonna answer your question, but I don't rock with Dallas. A lot of people thought I did. They'd be like, "Oh, because that's technically Detroit." Nah,
hell no.
I mess with the Aces because honestly, when the Shock left, I fell off with the WNBA for a good minute. Like I would keep up, but I wasn't as locked in as I used to be when the Shock was around. And then honestly, it wasn't until like the Aces came along, because I mean they a rebranded team too, because they used to be San Antonio. So the Aces came along, And then they got Asia Wilson, this Asia Wilson person I kept hearing about. I'm like, all right, let me see her play.
The Aces was cheating though. They had like the first round.
They did. They had like 3 straight number 1 picks.
Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum, AJ.
Yeah.
Then they signed Chelsea from LA. I'm like, dog,
yeah.
Like, they cheated.
But you know what did it for me with the Aces? Kid you not. Bill Lambier.
Wait, was he? Did he win a championship?
Nah, man. They won the year after he left.
So they won their first year with Becky.
Yeah, they won with Becky.
But he coached Asia.
He did.
Asia and who else?
He pretty much had that whole team.
Bro, he coached Kelsey and Jackie?
Yes, he had that whole team.
I know he ain't coach Chos. He coached Chos?
Yes, he coached that whole team.
So why he get fired? He quit.
They just couldn't get over the hump. It was more of a mutual thing. Because he pretty much retired at that point anyway. Because I think he even took like a front office job or something, I want to say.
New York, I believe.
But then they wanted to bring in Becky too. Because remember, Becky was about to take an NBA job.
Yeah, she was going to be an NBA coach. I think she's right.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Because
I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Maybe if that situation go bad, with what's her name on the Sparks?
De'Erica Hamby.
Yeah, if that situation go bad, I won't be surprised if she go back to the NBA.
I wouldn't be surprised to take pop spot when it's all said and done. Just saying.
I feel like that would be crazy, but I feel
how the Spurs are, bro. They all about structure.
That's what I'm saying. The Spurs, they're gonna get somebody in there because Spurs got a lot of history. They're like, Steve Kerr's part of that, Brent Brown, Udoka.
I'm just saying.
Will Hardy. It's a lot of players.
The Spurs, as long as they've been around,
like Boondozer,
everything goes chronologically. I mean, just look at the transitions period, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of coaches that came from the tree of.
Just saying.
I mean, yeah, Becky
Pop coached freaking David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Kawhi, and Wemby. Just saying.
And I ain't gonna lie, Wemby might win one with Pop's like, dog. That'd be crazy. Because Pop did just
hang on long enough.
He just signed a 5-year contract, so I don't know.
If he hang on, he just might.
That'd be crazy work though. But yeah, the W is adding the Golden State Warriors. I don't know. Golden State Valkyrie.
The Valkyries.
Valkyries in 2026 or 2025?
6.
And then they added Toronto.
5. It might be 5.
Toronto the same year with them, right?
I think Toronto's coming in 26.
Okay, so it has to be the same year because it'll be uneven, right? Would you think it'll be the same year?
I know I don't think it is going to be uneven. I mean, I think it is going to be uneven for a minute. I think that's the plan they're going with.
Do you know how they're going to do it? Like add on the teams? It's just going to be.
It ain't like they got a real conference or anything. I mean, they do, but don't nobody care about it. Like playoffs is literally 1 through 8. Can you make the top 8? So it don't even matter.
So you think there's going to be like a pool of draft players, or how is it going to work? Like.
Shoot, I'm trying to think. Have we even been around for any? Well, no,
Nah. Because every team has been transferred. Tulsa Sharp went to Dallas. That whole roster went to Dallas.
I think the Dream was an expansion team, but I was too young to know what was going on.
I didn't know that.
I think the Dream was an expansion. I think they came like 07, 08 though. So,
but all right, man. Last thing, bro. Give me your predictions. Finals. You said Lynx and versus who? It has to make. I'll let you know if it makes sense because I'm looking through it as today's standing. So just give me your teams.
It definitely would be the Lynx.
3 seed.
You said they would meet the Aces. What, round 2?
If they meet Aces, that would be the championship.
Hey, no. Because I told you, I said the Aces do not turn up in the playoffs. That's one thing I'll give them. The Liberty in there too, though. Hey, if they played the Sun, when would that matchup happen?
Second round.
So it won't be the Sun. So it's between pretty much what? Liberty and Aces?
Yep.
Storm? It ain't gonna be the Storm.
Storm will be
I do like the Storm though. I'm not feeling it. Don't got a gut feeling. I'll never count the Aces out though, because any team Asia Wilson's on, I would never doubt. So
you see the three-peat. So you see them going back to the final, just losing to the Lynx. Mayamoore comes back.
if somebody outside the Aces win, I could definitely see it being the Lynx.
All right, so I'm having at your word, Lynx versus Aces.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I got. Damn, we didn't even talk about Sabrina Escu this episode. Is she? What do you rate her as a top? Like, is she? I wouldn't say
coming along. She coming along
because she didn't get a lot of playing time in the Olympics.
And they tried to doubt her, saying she wasn't like all that in the league. But
I was gonna say, is she overrated?
Nah. Excuse me. RJ be working. Nah. I used to hate on Sabrina. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to hate on her, man. But now she's grown on me. She has.
I don't know, bro. I don't hate on her because I remember what she did in Oregon. She was amazing in Oregon. I'm sick. COVID ended her. She probably could have. I don't know. I wouldn't say natted because I was Team UConn forever. But COVID ended her season. And after COVID ended her season, that was the rise of Caitlin-Clark. And now people probably think Caitlin-Clark is going to be, Caitlin-Clark might be better than Sabrina in the future.
I definitely think Caitlin will be better than Sabrina. Caitlin got the potential to be the best when it's all said and done, for real, for real.
She might be the best. She might be the best point guard in the league right now.
She got her hands full because you got to top Asia Wilson because again, Asia Wilson not done yet, and she already got a GOAT level resume.
And I don't even want to read all that because there's no championship.
I'm just saying.
Finals MVPs. Bam Adebayo. I mean, all right, man. Hey, man, it was a good episode, man. Good link up, man.
Yes, sir.
You had me on your show, so I had to bring you on my show to talk W, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout anything out what you got to say.
Oh man, I mean, you pretty much said it. You came on mine. I had no problem returning the favor. I'm glad to be on here. I know podcast is new, starting out, but you've been going strong, so keep it up, my brother. And
ain't missed a week yet.
Y'all check me out on Buff Those Sports. Another quick plug. If you need a ride, come check me out at Gene Butman Ford. I could be your car salesman. So that's another thing too.
You on Ipsy or Ann Arbor?
Border. It's technically Ipsy, but it's right at that border. I'm right by the EMU stadium, the football stadium. So
Washington one,
Yep, on Washington. So if you out in Ipsy, looking for a new ride, come get at your boy. But that's all I got, man. Thanks for having me. I had fun.
I'm tired. Shit.
I told you that late night.
Yeah, you gotta be talking about 8 to 9. I'm already yawning this shit. But all right, man. Like, share, subscribe to both of our channels, man. And we out, man.
Peace.
Peace.